Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's make a class, required basic class called Futures, inspired by Kanye West. I listen to greatness and I hear um, their their torch. I hear their baton, and it's up to us to take the baton when they say something, when we see something, when we hear something. Take that idea and run with it, and run to the finish. Okay, so if there is a race, it's the human race. I've won my race. I understand. I comprehend what I'm here to do, who I am, why I am. And I'm here to help other people do the same. It helps to have your own ropes off. It helps to have your own helmet on. Have your head on straight. And so I'm inspired today by Kanye West. Mr. West, thank you for giving me direction. Thank you for being my stew to eat. Metaphorically speaking, there's a big old white bird that just flew by outside in my view. Word. Word to our mother. I hadn't heard anybody say that they don't have any enemies. I've said that, or I hadn't heard anybody else say it. I speak that. I don't have any enemies. If you have an enemy, you're going to come with hostility. You're going to come with shield and sword, and and your sword is your mouth more than anything else. And so to hear him say that, I know I am among the greatest on this planet. And I don't care who you are in the sense of your figures, if you make one figure, 6 figures, 12 figures as a person, if you're a mom, if you're homeless and watching this from somebody else's phone, or shelterless, because again, we're home. Don't let nobody fool you into getting off of this planet so they can have it. No, this is home till I get a better one. So I'm going to enjoy my stay here. And I suggest you do the same. I've seen people trying to take themselves out slowly. It ain't happening. There's scripture for that. The script says you gonna wish you could die, and you ain't gonna be able to. So all you're gonna do is make your life miserable while you lay on your back still breathing. If you've got purpose, and you've got purpose, and stop looking at what you don't have. You got breath, then you can think. If you can think, you can act. Even if it's only in your mind. And that's the place to create anyway. Excuse me, there need not be a battle. We hear so much about the war being between our minds. Call a ceasefire. Call a truce with yourself. And I believe for those who have had a W or have a double U in their name, then you became your own sparring partner to conquer duplicity and to come to a place of unity in yourself, using the positive and the negative to charge your generator. Words have been created for us to solve this puzzle. God is more than a father. If you're only going to look at the word father as a man, God is more than a father. If you're only going to look at God as a he, then God is more than a he. Because by default, you're going to make a woman or a female be the enemy. If all we see is pictures of Jesus being white and pale with this little bleeding scar that won't heal, while he hang there on the cross looking hungry and destitute and impoverished, if that's your scope, then it says the strong, black, healthy black man is the enemy. And what's more interesting is that you've left other colored people, red, yellow, green, if there's any of those, blue, you've left those to do whatever they wanted to do. Whether it's go live their life happily, or whether it's sit behind the scenes laughing, or whether they are the puppet masters. But when you take yin and yang and make it mean black and white, when you take positive and negative and make it mean black and white, when you take two races of people and make it mean black and white, you have lost your freaking mind. I'm not black. I'm brown. My skin is brown. I know my colors. Reminds me of the part of the movie Colors, where the joke story, whatever it was, parable of the two bulls standing, the father bull and the son bull standing on the hill. And the son says, how about we go down there and I'll just put it this way, have sex with one of those cows. And the father spoke and said, how about we don't run down there? How about we walk down and have sex with them all? When you're running, they see you coming. When you're anxious, you excite the situation. There's a place for that. But when you're trying to conquer everything, again, and not in this fight, blood, and gore kind of way, but when you are at a place of winning over your own life, don't go jumping in with immaturity. And I would add to that story, because I believe in topping stories. I would add to that story. How about you call one of them cows up to the hill and let them enjoy the hill for once? Stop making everything be about bull. When we got cash cows down here in the field really working the land. One man can do but so much. This insatiable desire for blood and gore, it needs to stop. And if Hollywood doesn't stop it, I invite you to turn it off. When I'm watching YouTube, when it's some commercial about some disease or illness or side effect of something, it's muted on my television. I don't watch movies anymore because it's all about the hero's story. And rarely is it about the shero, but again, it's not that either. But we need to get more opportunity with the sheros. Let me just say that too. But it's about us, the we roles. Because women are tired of doing it on their back. And you need to turn your war upside down and march your butt back home. Stop being a martyr. Stop being a meat suit to be pulverized physically, emotionally, mentally, financially. And how do you do that? Our parents in heaven, my parents in heaven. If somebody's at the pineal gland, there's somebody that needs to be at the throat, at the thyroid. Oid means like, likeness. So like thy, like you. All right, I'm going to keep them short and sweet so I can keep them uploaded, keep things straight up. No more hero story. No more conflict. No more rocking around the clock with problems. Be the solver. Be the solution. Be the rinse. Be the soap. We don't have any problems if we could learn how to get the right people together, whatever your skin suit is. If you're talking my language, subscribe, like it, share it, because I'm not going out of my way for y'all to find me. All right. Love you. See you soon.